this was an atrocity. And there's a lot of reasons for it. The biggest one being, you guessed it, racism. Let's get into the numbers. In the 1900s, over the course of that 100 years, 98% of black farmers ceased to exist. 90% of all black farmland was lost during that time as well. In 1920, we had roughly 1 million black farmers. And by the numbers in 2022, that seemed to be somewhere around 45,000. 13 million acres were lost at an estimated value of $326 billion. That was bought up or converted over to another farmer, not black, or whatever happened to it. There are a few reasons for all this that has happened, and it's I hope this sheds light on what happened, what y'all are still going through to this day, and some of the struggles, and I hope this sparks change, because it wasn't that long ago, y'all, that segregation ended, and you have to understand that racism still exists to this day, whether you want to believe it or not. But right after segregation ended, a lot of your government offices still had tremendous amounts of racist white folks in it, and they were giving black farmers applying for loans for operations or for farm ownership or expansion or whatever. They were giving them severe amounts of runaround, trying to stifle the black farmer from advancing in agriculture. There were also a lot of land heirs property laws that were affecting the loss of this farmland. And what I mean by that is, when a landowner dies and leaves a piece of property to their kids, equally divided or however it's divided, one of those heirs can force the sale of that land from all of the others. And there was a lot of farmland lost off of that. But black farmers throughout the 1900s were being asked to provide health certificates to ensure that they would live long enough to see the loan repaid if they were applying for a loan, and ridiculous stories like that, all of which were illegal and outside of the parameters of getting that loan. Those stories are absolutely numerous, and it wasn't until about the 1990s when there was a civil action lawsuit that is known as Pigford versus Glickman, where black farmers sued the U.S. Department of Agriculture, that started to shed light on what was going on and starting to spark some change. Of course, the government has attempted to try to assist black farmers since, but the damage has been done massively. The farms are lost, the families scattered, you name it. But we lost 98% of all black farmers and 90% of their farmland over the last 100 years. And that's an absolute atrocity. I hope this helps, and I hope it sparks change.